Hey guys, welcome back to Super Switch U. Um, Today I kind of want to talk about a kind of an issue, I guess, and that's the true physical cartridge issue. Uh, to be more specific, the lack thereof. I complain about game key cards all the time, but this time I'm going to complain about the fact that we don't have more true physicals. Uh, it's like, okay, it's North America, right? We've got six. We have six of these things. Yeah? And I've got all of them right here. Plus, I mean, that nasty thing. But yeah, so there's six true physical North American released games. Now, when you count imports, there is Tamagotchi Life, and I think that's it for right now. Anything else comes out later. So seven, if you count all that. And of these things, right? Because the import is a Switch 2 edition, so could have just gotten it on Switch 1. And then the three other North American ones are Switch 2 editions. The one that we're getting on Friday, or no, Thursday, Thursday, Mario Party plus Jamboree TV, uh, also Switch 2 edition. You could have had that on Switch 1. So when it comes to like Switch 2 exclusive games on a cartridge, we got three. We got three and one on the way. As far as anything that's been officially confirmed with a date, uh, said for sure that it's going to be on a physical cartridge, that it's all going to be on the cartridge, that it's uh, got a price and whatever things you can pre-order. Like that's it. It's these three. So it's Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Cyberpunk 2077, and then the sequel to Daemon X Machina. So Titanic Scion. That's it. True physical through September. Like that's not even just like okay, it's your first month and a half. Like yeah, there's not a lot of stuff, but I mean that's through September. We got four exclusive experiences for Switch 2. And Titanic Scion and Cyberpunk, you could buy and play on other systems. So, I mean, if you talk about just true exclusive physical games for Switch 2, I mean, this is all you need, right? Because this one is pretty good. And this one, holy crap. I mean, I have not done my review on it, but I will. Um, Probably soon. It's amazing though. Like I'm sucked into it. My wife loves this game. She doesn't leave any section without getting all or almost all of the banana gems and collectibles because she just loves the digging and exploring part. And I'm kind of loving everything. The levels, the music. It's fantastic. So I mean, to be fair, it's two really good games. But that's it. I mean, we might have Kirby Air Riders, which is another racing game, and Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I would hope that both of those are full physical releases, full retail releases. Unlike what Dragon Drive did, which is just a uh, eShop only digital little bitty $20 experience. Probably better than Welcome Tour, but I don't know. We'll see. Cause I don't even know if I'm going to get that one right away. But that's it, and it's kind of disappointing, right? Because I've got a list going for true physical games with release dates, with confirmation, and then I also included the two from Nintendo because like there's no way that Kirby Air Riders and Hyrule Warriors is not gonna be full physical games. We just don't know when and how much those are gonna cost. So you include those and all the confirmed Switch 2 editions, import or otherwise, that support English language. Because that's the important part. Because I can't understand other languages. I don't speak them fluently enough. But you got 15, I think. 17? 17. 17. Okay. Miscounted. So it would have been 15 without the two, 17 with. And that's just because Sonic Racing Crossworlds got confirmed on Sega's website that it is a true physical copy. You just have to wait undetermined amount of time. Because what it says is that the Switch 2 version, no matter what, is delayed from the September release for every other system. But it's now confirmed that there is an upgrade pack for Switch 1, which I think was $10. And the digital version is coming out holiday. That's all they said. And physical is sometime in 2026, which I'll still buy it. But man, if you're trying to like test to see if physical cartridges on Switch 2 are going to sell better than the game key cards, you can't release it like 6 months plus after you release every other version to this game, because I don't think people are that excited for Sonic Racing ever. I mean, like they're good games, they're fine, but like it's not something that I feel like I need to have on multiple systems or play it multiple times. Switch 2, it's getting the physical one, so that's what I'm going to get, and I'll wait for it. But most people just walking into a store, wanting to buy a game, wanting to buy that game, probably like, well, I could wait for the Switch 2, or I could just get it for the PlayStation 5. I could get it for the Xbox Series. I could get it for the Switch 1 and have almost all the same stuff except the improved performance and, you know, whatever. Blah, 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 etc. So, yeah, this is me talking about that I was trying to do weeks ago, but, you know, Donkey Kong got in the way, so, oops. But, yeah, so that's one, right? And we went over the North American ones, which there was 6 of those. There's one available, which we talked about, that's import. The other import one was in August. That's Fantasy Life. And I did a whole video about the release schedule. So if you want to know specific dates and stuff and a little more details, check that video out. But for now, I'm just talking about what's here. So there's 7. It'll be 8 on Thursday. August brings 1, 2, 3 more. So that'd be 11. September, another one. So 12. That's, yeah, so Kirby and Fantasy Life and Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. And it's all through September. October brings Pokemon Legends ZA, and Metroid Prime 4 is eventually, maybe, probably, hopefully. Oh God, I really hope so. Because we've been waiting since, what was it, the first year of Switch 1 when they announced it, and we're still waiting for this game to come out. It feels like a fever dream. And one of those things you just can't wake up from, you know. But man, like that's it. Everything else, I was looking to see where I threw Street Fighter, but it's too far. But game key cards, everything else is game key cards, which is great if you have money to keep buying more and more Express SD cards that are a little on the pricey side. I mean, Walmart's got a cheaper option for the small one. It's the smallest two, like the 256 and the 512, or whatever they are. It's like 35 for the small one and 60 for the, might have been 65 for the bigger one. But even still, like that's a lot of money to drop. And the system had 256 gigabytes, or close to it. And we've already filled that. And we've got 3 digital titles if you include Welcome Tour, and 1 game key card. Yeah, like imagine if we had gotten the game key card version of Hogwarts, right? So that would have been two uh, game key cards taken up memory, and then if Split Fiction was a game key card, it's three. Three almost filled it. Yeah, that sucks. That freaking sucks. So you're looking at like four, maybe five, if you're getting these things that are pushing the limits, and not just tiny things like Puyo Puyo Tetris or uh, Bravely Default. The tiny things. Um, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. The physical cartridges are great for not breaking the bank on storage systems constantly. So I just want to know like what's holding us up here. Where's the rest of these? And hopefully other companies kind of follow like Sega did, and they'll test the waters with some Switch 2 editions of some smaller games, see that the physical copies are selling, and then just go all in on anything that's not Madden, NBA, or soccer. Uh, because again, that was like the only things that really pushed those limits past the 64 gigabyte cartridge. That's what we talked about in the other video. So yeah, hopefully other companies start doing the physical cartridge thing. Like I think I'm more okay with some of it being there versus none of it being there. Kind of like I mean Spyro, the Spyro trilogy. They put just a little bit of the first game and the rest of it was a download. Hated that to my core that the whole thing wasn't there. But what they did give on the physical cartridge, because I tested this once, it was the exact same as the Spyro 1 demo on like this little PlayStation demo disc that me and my brother had growing up. Like that's what you got to play. It was the first little world, and as soon as you got into the blimp to take off, like you could do all that, and then that's where it ended the demo. Like that's what I grew up with. So if if one day that's all I can play, that's the nostalgia, and then that it dies right there. Um, it does suck because it was kind of expensive, and somebody spent money on that. That was a present, Christmas present. So I didn't pay for it, but like some of them, like the Bioshock trilogy and some of those other trilogies and stuff, they'll put the whole first game on there, right? And even the Resident Evil collections, you had one whole Resident Evil game. So 4, 5, and 6, you got four. Uh, 0 and 1, you got 0 on the cartridge. And Revelations, you got the first one on the cartridge completely. So you still had something at the end of the day. Could do that with some of these things, and it would be okay. Some of these things, no, just don't do it. Bethesda with Wolfenstein 2, they were monsters with where they cut that off. Because I tested that too, and I did not connect it to the internet. I didn't get the updates. I didn't get where um, it recognized that it had an update, and so it forced you to download it to play the game. And you get to where they cut the main character's head off, like chop it off, it goes dark, and then something happens. But that's as far as I got in the game. So like that's I don't know what happens after. I don't know how you keep playing with the main character dead, but that's where they left me. They left me on a cliffhanger. It's like, well, now you got to download the game. I said no, and I traded it off, and it's been gone ever since. So I don't know. Weird tangents, and I apologize for that. Like I don't have a point to this one, just complaints, and then also like there's got to be a direct. There's got to be something with news because there are no. That's the point I was getting to, right? We had this to look forward to, right? These two were at launch. These were launch titles. These were day one, and then from there we had to wait till July 17th to get the last one that Nintendo had. physical. It was retail, exclusive. Now all we got left is drag and drive. We have wheelchair basketball. And like it might be a fun game. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be the worst thing that I've ever played, because probably not. It's probably gonna be a fun time, but it's not get the hype up, excited. This is why I bought a Switch 2, because it's not. I have those reasons, and then two of them they won't give me more stuff, and that's the Kirby Air Riders and Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, so I'm doing this a lot, and I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands. Just gotta put them down. But I mean, do you see what I'm saying though? Like, we were waiting. The hype was up. The hype was real, and we got a freaking phenomenal game. And if you have not played this and you have a Switch 2, go get it. I found this at like every Walmart. There is not an underabundance of copies of Donkey Kong Bonanza. It is absolutely worth every cent. I feel like if the price points were switched on these two, it would have made so much more sense, because this is absolutely an $80 game. This one, it's on the fence. It's hard to say. But it's got to be something. There has got to be something more. There's got to be something they're like waiting to announce. And I know there's rumors because Nate the Hate has said some stuff and some other guys have said some stuff. It's like the last week or the last, it's like second from the last week of July, there's supposed to be a direct, and they're supposed to announce Animal Crossing and this long list of third-party games. But where is it? Where is it? I thought it made so much more sense to do it at the beginning of July, one of those first 2 weeks, because there was nothing, and it was right before Donkey Kong. Thought they were going to screw Donkey Kong over again, and on his big games release, they were going to do a direct and give more hype for things. Nope. Came and went. It's all gone. So that leaves this week with Pokemon Presents, which I am now like 99.9% sure that they are announcing something new for Switch 2 at that thing, because Nintendo is pushing this presentation now. They don't usually push the Pokemon ones as hard unless there's something big in there. And Nintendo News today has said it's got a big old post for the presentation. They're talking about that there's a pre-show with Pikachu, like, gonna be part of this thing, like hyping this up, hyping it big. So there's something that they're hiding in there. I don't think it's gonna be something for this year, because Pokemon Legends. But next year feels pretty good. Like, either we're gonna see the next generation teased, Black and White remakes, second set of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee style games, but for Gold and Silver. Some fourth option, like a Pokemon Rangers remake, or side games, maybe continue with the Mystery Dungeon games being remade, because that was actually not bad for Switch 1. Something feels like it's hidden there. With that, and then probably next week, not the week we're going into, but that last week of July, maybe we will see a direct. Maybe they'll show off Animal Crossing. They'll give us a date for Metroid Prime 4. They'll give us some more stuff for Air Riders. Tell us the bad news that I'm pretty sure I already know, and that's that Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is probably January or February. Or March. Because that's all technically this winter. They never said 2024 5 winter. They said that this winter. They left it open, which also probably why we haven't seen a release date for Metroid Prime 4. Because I think some things have kind of delayed. I think that Hyrule Warriors was delayed. They were kind of hoping like that could be December, but they just quite weren't there. And so it's got to be pushed to the beginning of next year. Thus, they need to push Metroid Prime just a little bit further, and it might have to be a November title, as awful as that's going to feel. Or that could be Kirby, and it could be September for Metroid. But man, we are really close to that for them to be just dropping a date, I feel like. For something we've been waiting 8 years, almost 9 years for. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think 2 months prior notice is gonna go well. But it could, I guess. September is fairly empty, other than basketball and soccer, maybe. I don't remember. There was like 3, 4 games coming out in September, and other than Daemon X Machina 2, they don't they don't even hit my radar. Like I don't care for any of it. I want to do a predictions video, but I need to know that I'm predicting something for an event that's going to actually happen. As I feel like if I do it now and I give you guys my predictions for a direct and say that it's definitely going to happen in July, it'll end up being August or September. And they're just going to keep pushing it and pushing it. And we're just going to go without release dates and into a world of chaos and madness, forever spiraling down into depression. Because, of course, I've got a pre-order like sitting there for an extra Pokemon that I don't need an extra Pokemon Legends EA. I need for that Best Buy pre-order to move to something useful, like Kirby, like Hyrule Warriors, like secret hidden holiday game that they just haven't told us. Could be a Mario of some sort, but maybe not 3D Mario. Could be new Super Mario Bros. All-Stars? Mario Galaxy 2 HD remake? Remaster? Something? Oh, we could speculate all day long, but it's probably just going to be wasted time. Because until they tell us that they're going to tell us something, so we don't know that they're going to tell us anything. Yeah. So, trying to think. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about other than just Donkey Kong? And it's awesome. Just look at this thing. Look at it, man. Like I haven't even beat this yet. I've played it a few times, but haven't. I did get through all of the 150cc Grand Prix and the knockout tours, unlocked mirror mode. I haven't done everything in free roam. I don't know. I mean, I'll eventually get it all. I just kind of jump on when I've got time. But I got all these other things, like this one. This one is surprisingly fun. If you haven't played it, you should. And if you got a Switch 2, just opt for this one. I mean, look at this. Look at this. There's a book in here. They gave us a book. Great book. It's got secrets, treasures galore. Oh, you wanna see secrets? No, because it's not for you until you buy it. Go buy it. I said I hunted that down. So yeah. I said I'm kind of descending into madness here because I don't have tentative schedules to cling to be like, this is what I'm hyped for, this is what I need, this is what I can move that pre-order to. It's all about moving that pre-order right now. So I need to get that. But I guess to be fair, we got Mario Party coming out next week. Again. The Switch 2 edition. I could try to hype myself up for that, but I'm not going to be done with this one. Like we're still going to be on the Donkey Kong train for some time. It's great though. But yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you think I'm just rambling like a crazy person because I'm losing my mind over waiting for dates and stuff. If you also truly believe that there's gotta be something else out there direct to tell us these games that we don't know what they are, that we need to be excited for. If somehow I did manage to miss a true physical game, which I don't think I did, but if there's imports of stuff from other countries outside of the Asian region that were physical, I might have. I tried looking, I didn't see anything. But if I missed something, let me know. And let me know if there's anything that you guys are excited about. If there's any games that you have pre-ordered, or that you're wanting to pre-order but there's no date for it, no price point, so you can't pre-order it, you're frustrated, put that down below. We could talk about it. We could talk about all of the things. And so let me know what you guys want to see. I've been doing, it seems like almost weekly things now. Thursday, when the new Nintendo game releases, I put out gameplay footage, and then the following day there's a Let's Play tabletop, which has not been going well. So if you guys could just hop on over there and watch some of those. I get that they're not the greatest footage because it's all being recorded with my phone, but it is showing tabletop mode. And at one time that meant something, because that series did actually do decently well for a while. But if there's specific games that you want to see in that series, definitely. If there's certain games that you want to see gameplay of, because I've now basically showed you my collection. We have 10 games plus the GameCube games. I could show footage for literally any of it, just talk to you guys about those games and other stuff while we're playing it, because that is kind of fun to do. I get to play my games and we get to hang out. So if you want to see that, if you want live streams, I could try to figure out how to do live streams with the footage and everything else, or just this. And you know what? I'll even throw this out. If any of you guys watching have your own channels, whether it's little bitty just starting out channels, or you're pretty well established in this, talking about games, and you want to do live streams and talk about specific topics and stuff, I'm open for it. We just need to like work out a schedule where I would be available to do a live stream, and we could set a date, advertise it. We could do it, because that's one thing I know that I do not have is connections to other gamers doing YouTube stuff. And a lot of these other channels like Sunbro Nation and Arlo and Spawnwave and some of these other people, like they do all kinds of live streams with each other just to interchange people. We could do that. We could absolutely do that. It's whatever. I'm just trying to, talk games and hang out. That's what we're doing, I think. Something like that. So whatever you guys want to see, let me know below, and hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can be alerted to upcoming videos as they come out at random various times. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.